So I am back with another drunken advice video. However, instead of a 45-minute video that has to get cut down to 15 or 20 minutes with huge gaps of good stuff missing, I've decided I'm not going to answer 11-7 questions. So this should go a little bit smoother. Maybe. But first, let's switch out the eye pull-out patch. We're going to go with just the tip. By the way, I thought it was a brilliant idea to attach Velcro to my PT cap. You do the things to keep yourself entertained, alright? So this is coming from a subscriber who is a veteran. And they're dealing with something that I absolutely dealt with before. And sometimes I deal with it again. I've got a sneaking suspicion that many of us deal with this, even if we're not veterans. Now, I would like to preface that with, just because something isn't unique, or because you're not the first one to experience it, that doesn't make it routine or simple. We have this mindset like, I'm the first one ever to have this issue. It's not true. We're not born with the ability to tie our shoes. But that doesn't mean it's the easiest thing in the world when you're learning. Life sucks. So it's always a good idea to reach out to others who may have dealt with the same shitty situation before. There is no shame in that. Alright, so here's the question. But I don't include names, and I try not to include locations or anything identifiable. I think it's best if it's anonymous. So here we go. I am lost. I feel like I am waiting for my life to start, and I'm 27 years old. I hate my job. My romantic life is on autopilot. I relocated to my hometown after I got out of the military so I could be around friends and family again. My family doesn't understand me. My friends aren't really my friends anymore. They're like fading memories of my past life. I just want to pack my bags and go somewhere and start over, but I don't know where. I don't even know what I would do, let alone where I would go. Should I go to school, or Peace Corps, or find something that would kick me in the ass like the military did? I absolutely remember that. And I'm sure many others do. It's a really strange, complicated time in your life. So here's my response. Life is cyclical. It's on a cycle. You're not waiting for your life to start. You're just waiting for the next journey. So when it comes to hating your job, I feel you. I do. In my humble, drunken, sage-like opinion, I think it really comes down to this. Why are you working? Now, is it what you do that matters, or is it what you make that matters? Can you achieve that doing something you enjoy more? Now, maybe your goal is to stockpile money and buy fancy things, and the more you make, the better you feel. There is no shame in that. There is nothing wrong with that. If that gives you happiness, cool. Gordon Gekko the shit out of life. Now, me personally, and this is me, not you, my employment goals are to make enough money to provide myself with the important things in life, such as booze, and food and shelter and stuff, yeah, while giving myself freedom and low stress. Now that's me. That doesn't mean that's the right way to do it. No. That's just what I want. At this moment, I could change my mind in 2 days or 20 years. But you need to think about, why are you working? What are you wanting out of it right now? There's no wrong answer. Friends and family. I feel you on that one. I really do. Now, you missed your family while you were gone. You care about them. And I'm going to make the assumption that they care about you as well. And it has been great to see them while you've been back. Is it possible that part of the reason why you left for the military is so you could live your life and discover your path and find out just who you are without everyone around you? So you left. There's nothing wrong with leaving. Clearly, you already did it once. Now, most family doesn't stop being family just because you went outside of the mileage limit, right? It's great to be back. It's nice to see everyone again. That doesn't mean you magically fit. It also doesn't mean that if you choose to leave again, that you're going to burn the place down with dragonfire and slaughter the villagers. It will be there. My father and mother left the United States as teenagers. And for 3 decades, maybe 4. No, for 3 decades, they traveled the world. And they returned to the same small town that they grew up in. Now, I have been gone for over a decade, and I return every few years, sometimes for a week or two, sometimes for a month or two. The important thing is, be honest and be open with your family. Let them know that you love them, you value them, and leaving and getting the fuck away is not because of them. It's for you. So, friendship. Now, I will admit, I'm a scotch jaded, and okay, so I'm a salty, angry, bitter bastard who's probably not the best person to answer this. But, that being said, most of your friends were school friends, or work friends, or platoon friends, or bar friends, or sports friends, or da-da-da-da. And when the situation changes, you know, the first part changes, then naturally the second part would change. Let's just say you change jobs. Well, your work friends right? Or you graduate school. Or you get divorced. Or you become a worthless cripple who's booted out of the military because you're not physically capable of serving your country anymore. It is completely normal. Now, my therapist, who's fantastic, says that it doesn't mean that you were stupid to actually put emotional value into a friendship. It doesn't make you a naive idiot. It simply means that it was something great that served its purpose during a specific time frame. Your favorite movie has a running time. It doesn't mean you're completely dumb to think that you actually had friends. At least that's what I've been told. So, school, Peace Corps, Job Corps, truck driving, all that stuff. Whatever would give you a kick in the ass like the military did. Any of those could be great. Or terrible. Really, kind of depends on the situation. None of those are the answer, in my opinion. They are something to do. However, it might give you the time to figure out what you want. I honestly don't have an answer for you. No one really does. I mean, it's a question that only you can answer. I can give you advice, though. This is my advice. Breathe in. Breathe out. Go on a walkabout. I don't mean physically you have to hitchhike across the country or even travel. I just mean hit pause and look around. Shit isn't that complicated. You just breathe in, you breathe out, and live. One breath at a time. Now I realize that sounds hokey as hell, so let me tell you what I did. And no, the answer isn't stay drunk all the time and be good looking. I only do one of those all the time. You can guess which one. So when I got out and divorced and had someone sign for my household goods and take everything that I own, I hit pause. I took a step back and I moved to the desert, away from everyone and everything, and I just hit pause, took a breath, and lived. Now, I am right now back visiting family for an undecided amount of time before I relocate to a spot that I like, that I found. I took a cross-country trip with my nephew, and we came across this town, and he got to drive on Route 66, ate at a diner that I really like, and I found a bar that will let me bartend part-time. Now, it clearly isn't the path that everyone would choose. It might not even be a good path or a smart path. But, it feels right to me, and it feels healthy to me. And that's what I'm gonna do. So my advice is this. If it doesn't fit someone else's plan, but it fits yours, who knows you better?